This is the WJTS News. In the news tonight, new COVID-19 cases in Dubois County, Indiana COVID-19 update, and Ferdinand arrest. Also, Kurt Guxel will be in with sports. On our WJTS Informed segment, we speak with Executive Director of the Tri-County Y, Mike Steffi, about reopening. All this and more coming up on WJTS TV News. Good evening. I'm Jenna Schaffer with the news. The Dubois County Health Department has confirmed 8 more positive cases of COVID-19. Now, this brings the county total to 66 confirmed cases. Local health officials are working closely with the Indiana State Department of Health to ensure that close contacts of the patient have been identified and monitored. Everyone who may have had an exposure risk is being notified about the potential exposures so that appropriate infection control procedures can be followed. The positive cases are in isolation. Now, out of these 66 cases, 27 have recovered and are reporting as feeling well. And as always, remember to wash your hands frequently with soap and water. Avoid touching your face. Stay home if you feel sick. Disinfect frequently touched objects and surfaces. And wear a cloth face mask whenever out in public. Memorial Hospital and Healthcare Center in Jasper has updated its COVID-19 testing dashboard. As of Wednesday afternoon, 591 tests have been submitted. 506 negative results have been submitted. 18 test results are pending, with 66 positive results in Dubois County. Please remember, a patient's address will determine what county reports the positive case, not the county where the test was administered. For more information, you can visit mhhcc.org. Indiana's COVID-19 numbers have been updated. As of Wednesday afternoon, the Indiana State Department of Health is reporting 1,482 deaths, 25,473 positive cases, and 154,083 individuals have been tested for the virus. Now, here are the numbers for our viewing area. Dubois with 66 cases and 2 deaths. Pike has 3 cases. Spencer has 9 cases and 1 death. Perry has 26 cases. Martin with 7. Davies has 56 cases and 15 deaths. Orange has 118 cases and 18 deaths. Knox has 22 cases. Crawford with 21. Posey with 16. Lawrence with 124 cases and 16 deaths. Gibson has 8 cases. Warwick has 133 cases and 20 deaths. Vanderburgh has 194 cases and 2 deaths. To see a map of cases by county, you can head to in.gov/ISDH. A Ferdinand man was arrested yesterday on domestic battery charges. On Tuesday, just after 1 p.m., Ferdinand police officers were called to the 500 block of East 23rd Street in Ferdinand to the report of an altercation. After officers arrived and investigated, officers arrested 30-year-old Adam Mailing on charges of domestic battery. Mailing was taken to and booked into the Dubois County Security Center. Jasper High School is holding a parade through town to celebrate the class of 2020. Senior students will gather at the high school in their vehicles on May 22nd, which is this Friday, to begin the parade route at 6:30 p.m. Students will then proceed north towards the middle school where they will turn right onto 36th Street and come back down Newton Street. Then they will travel to West 6th Street and finish back on St. Charles to the high school. The parade route will be led by student resource officers, Jasper Police, and a fire engine. The public is also encouraged to take part in the parade by dressing in black and gold, creating signs, and cheering on the class of 2020 as they pass by. Live updates will be given on social media during the event, and school officials are encouraging everyone to follow social distancing guidelines. For more information, just visit our website at WJTS.tv. Citizens of Lagodi may be able to use their local library soon. Lagodi Public Library Board of Trustees is working on phasing in library services with the direction of the Martin County Health Department. Currently, staff is working in the building alternating shifts. Fax copy documentation is available by appointment by calling the library. In addition, grab-and-go service is ongoing. How grab-and-go works is a person searches the Lagodi Public Library's catalog found on the library website at lagodi.lib.in.us and places holds on books, audiobooks, or DVDs. As soon as staff pulls the holds and scan the material, the person will receive an automated call. The person will then need to call the library to make an appointment to pick up the items. The south door, facing the St. Vincent de Paul Food Pantry, has a doorbell that alerts staff you were there. The items will be in a sanitized bag and handed to the person. The drop box is open for people to return materials. Call the library at 812-295-3732 with any questions. The casino industry in Indiana has taken a hit due to the COVID-19 pandemic. After the sports and casinos shut down in March, wagers dropped significantly compared to February's pool of $187 million in wagers. Around $95 million in wagers came in the month of March, with $75 million coming from Indiana sportsbooks. The other $20 million comes from non-major sports betting, such as ping pong, Belarusian soccer, and other minor events. April could look better, with wagers coming in on the WNBA and NFL draft. Indiana's gas and electric companies are asking state regulators to allow them to recover lost revenue from customers due to the pandemic. But critics argue that it would burden struggling consumers even more. 10 companies, including Indianapolis Power and Light Company and Duke Energy Incorporated, filed the request Friday with the Indiana Utility Regulatory Commission. They want to charge customers for all bad debt expense incurred associated with an executive order that has suspended disconnections for non-payment through June 4th. As many restaurants have resumed in-person dining and some hair salons began reopening around Indiana, state officials say most businesses have been following restrictions imposed to slow the spread of coronavirus. The state issued its first order last week against a business after its owner was set to reopen sooner than allowed under state regulations that are gradually being eased. The owner of Daughtery Speedway near Boswell in western Indiana says he received a cease and desist letter from the state after he planned to resume races over the weekend. He feels Benton County officials were trying to intimidate him by placing concrete barriers outside the track. Now we'll take a look at your weather forecast when we come back on 18 WJTS.